Hey everyone, it's Julie, and today I'll be making a delicious applesauce cake with chocolate ganache drizzled on top, or you could just call it a graveyard cake. Let's get started. So the first thing I did was measure the all-purpose flour into a bowl. I then added ground cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. And then I whisked everything together like that. Here I have a stick of unsalted softened butter, and you might think that stick isn't softened. Well, it kind of was, just that my whisk is a bit wimpy. I need to find that other whisk ASAP. Alright, so go ahead and add your sugar, and you're just going to keep mixing your butter and sugar till it's light and fluffy. Then you want to add your eggs one by one. And I always say that you should crack eggs into a separate bowl, but if you don't want to listen or wash extra dishes, at least turn off your mixer. That way if an eggshell does get in there, you'll be able to catch it before it gets mixed in. So I added some vanilla extract and some applesauce, mixed everything together, and don't worry about the sides of my bowl. We'll get to that with a rubber spatula. I then added my dry ingredients, and I just kept mixing as I threw in the dry ingredients. Pour a little whisk. So you want to mix everything well, but be sure not to overmix. It could turn into bread. Alright, so here I have some parchment paper that I wrinkled up, and that tip I got from a subscriber. Thank you. Wrinkling the parchment paper makes it much more manageable. So then I just spread all of the batter evenly. And I know that parchment paper was so big, but I couldn't find scissors. That looked good. We're going to bake this in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes, and then we're going to let it cool completely. I'm using a double boiler to make the chocolate ganache. Make sure that the water doesn't touch your heat-proof bowl or else the chocolate can burn. So I threw in some semi-sweet chocolate chips, some heavy cream, gave everything a little mix. When the chocolate looks like that, you want to remove it off the heat and just keep stirring it until it becomes velvety and smooth. Then you want to drizzle all of that chocolate ganache onto your cooled applesauce cake. Now you may notice that the sides and edges are missing, and that's because I just wanted a flat cake. So you may cut it or you may not, that's up to you. It's really easy. Once it's hot, it's really easy to cut off the sides. So I just wrote RIP, rest in peace, on my cookies, and then I just placed them so they look like little tunes. Took some crumbled Oreo cookies to make it look like dirt, and now this really looks like a graveyard. This cake was super moist. If it isn't moist, it cannot be delicious. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. I hope you all have a safe and fun Halloween, and thank you guys so much for watching.